All right, YouTube. Here's where we see. As long as this works, we're going right into it. That's right. I love seeing that. All right, we're good to go. YouTube. Today is a good one. I'm excited for this one. It's update day, and of course, it always comes out on a Wednesday, it seems, which you know what that means. I was writing the Dante Build script basically all day, and I had to rewrite a couple things because I was like, I did not understand how that ability worked, and I was like, ooh. Anyway, before I get distracted, right at the start, my goal is to try and get through this pretty quick. I don't know if 10 minutes is crazy. It might be 15, 20, but I want to try and go over the patch notes. We're going to breeze through a lot of stuff. Like, I'm going to go over all of this, table of contents, but, we're just going to try and get through this pretty quick. The main stuff that I'm actually going to talk about, obviously new Warframe, new weapons. You have the new Disruption tile set. New enemies showing up in Disruption, and also the Gruzzling also showing up in Trotty Labs and just basically giving you free stuff. And he's just a little dude. He's like a loot goblin. Some other Albrecht on Trotty, stuff, extra rooms, all that kind of stuff. New skins, new Steineck skin. A couple new stuff in the market. We've got the new Archon stuff. I've been loving the Ascent fusion. I've been using that like crazy. I'm gonna take some time to talk about the Warframe augment mods and also the Warframe ability changes. There's gonna be a couple basic ones that are gonna be fun to know about. But the real one that I'm gonna be excited about is the Omnia Void Fissures and the Steel Path additions. Basically, this Steel Path now shows up properly in the Zariman and in the Albrecht and Trotty laboratories. So for a while there, I couldn't farm Voca and also farm Steel Essence, which was just so stupid. But now it should work. So as long as that works, that's kind of cool. I like getting free Voca. That's always pretty sick. But what am I really talking about? There's some other basic stuff, like the new player stuff is just not super crazy. Like most of the stuff that's being done is just, this is kind of simple stuff that should have been done a long time ago. I do like the melee slam stuff. Like we'll talk a little bit about that. The UI, I love the new updates. We're not going to get into that too much. Bone Widow has a whole bunch of stuff. I'm really just going to say, Bone Widow is easier to gauge, but also more dangerous. Like I would say, excuse the voice crack, but, definitely more dangerous, but more in a way where they're just better at hitting you and aiming towards you and looking at you like what you want from an enemy. But there's a lot of stuff that they put in there, so it's worth a read if you're curious. And that's pretty much it. That covers it. So we're gonna kind of spam through a lot of this at 7:03. Dante we'll talk about later, so I'm basically gonna ignore all of this. Same with the Incarnans. We'll talk about all these guys later. I haven't even got the Onos yet. I want to actually try and get the Onos and do the new, Disruption mode. So, it's Necromech Demolishers. That's kind of scary. But yeah, all you're really talking about is, going back in for Disruption. And I will say, I have a feeling that Dante is going to be pretty good for Disruption. I've been noticing a lot of people using, what is it called? Expedite Suffering on Disruption, and just getting a whole bunch of status procs and then just deleting all of it at once. But yeah, what you're really talking about is just, I would say Disruption is easier, more simple. There's the Gruzzling factor is added. And then you're going to get these, these pity tokens that you can spend. I'm going to just need to do that to get the Onos. Probably. There's no way in hell I'm getting the Onos. I'm going to kind of just breeze through some of this. In general, I would just say everything is a little bit easier to know what's coming. Like, it's not going to be as obtuse to actually know where this guy is coming from. And then also the Gruzzling is going to show up in the laboratories, and he's going to be a little loot goblin, and you're going to get, either an Echo Voca, you're going to get some Lanthorns, you're going to get a free melee arcane. It's pretty savage. And then, of course, this is the pity store. You buy the Onos, you buy Dante, you buy Ruvox. Riven Transmuter, pretty good, honestly. I guess these are just rooms. Oh, these are songs. The Archon shard has also moved, so that means like, once a week, 30,000 of your standing will go towards getting a free Archon shard, which is kind of sick. Like for me, it's either I'm spending standing on arcane adapters or that's it. Like it's just Archon shards and arcane adapters. That's it. Like too easy. Drop tables changed. We could run a couple Netracells. I'm going to be curious. I do need to rank up the Dex Nikana. We might have to rank that up live on camera. Because I did rank up the Ruvox, but the Dex Nikana I have not. And that is actually going to be a pretty savage weapon. Like, it's just a Nikana. It's just a really good Nikana. There's nothing, like, it's just, most Nikanas are really, really good. Like, it's hard to have a bad one. Anyway, it's nice to see some buffs, You only get the legendary arcanes, which is pretty sick. So overall, look at that, 20% for the melee arcane adapter. That's pretty sick. I love the adapters. Overall, I'll take an adapter. Having 9.7, collectively having what, 27% chance to get an Archon shard. And then of course the legendary arcanes, and then finally the Tau Forge is pretty good. Possible to do a short recap. Yeah, I mean, basically all I've talked about so far is the disruption. Yeah, I mean, disruption changes so far is literally just it's easier. And then also there's a little guy called the Gruzling who's a loot goblin when you go into the laboratory. So that's basically it. I mean, there's some, the disruption is a new mode that also has like a pity shop, so you can get all the stuff from the disruption with the tokens that you just get from doing disruption. So it's pretty easy. I'm not really going to go through a lot of these changes. Like a lot of it is just general, like, the Hollow Vein. I saw that one got nerfed. We'll talk about Stynex. I'll show off Stynex. I didn't really get any of the Tenogen. I kind of like the base gyre. Like I like how much metal the base gyre has, so I've always kind of stuck with base gyre. Market stuff, whatever. I'm not getting these Void Shell skins. They all have cooler skins that are Void Shell. You got these cool little ears, whatever. You see, I'm just literally scrolling past all this shit. It's like, oh yeah, very cool, very cool. Keep scrolling. Aha, here we go. Ascent Fusion. Here we go. Let's explain Ascent Fusion. I think it's 30,000 standing from the Cavia, and then you get the coalescent segment, and then you just plug that in, and then you put 3 Archon shards, and you turn them into a Tau Forge. So let's say you're like me, and you have 11 yellow Archon shards, normal yellow Archon shards. I just convert 9 of them into 3 Tau Forged Archon shards, and now I'm just beefy as fuck. Now everybody's beefy. I think I put one on Saren. I think I might put one on Ureli Prime when that eventually comes out. But yeah, look at this. I mean, goodness. I'm gonna just basically move on. You can understand how this works. You can follow. Okay, augment mods. Let's talk about these augment mods. A lot of them are pretty cool. Elude on Baruch, I got rid of that one. Vex Armor, it's kind of cool. I don't feel like I'm going to use it. It does essentially allow you to have infinite Vex Armor, which I think is pretty nice. Like, I don't know if your, like, squad kills, does that mean that only other people's kills? Like, if that's true, then this thing sucks. But if it's like, oh, as long as I'm killing shit, I have infinite Vex Armor, then that's, like, pretty savage, because it means that duration doesn't matter. I have yet to test this one. I have a feeling I should test this one and try it out. Oh, I want to be careful. I just scroll to the top. I kind of want to try that one out, but we'll try that one out at a later date. That wasn't like an instant yes to me, so I didn't really slot it in initially. I didn't really have enough time to give it a shot, but I feel like if it works on my kills, then that is pretty game breaking, and that's kind of what I need in Chroma, is I need him to literally just have infinite Vex Armor. Like, if he can just have that, then I'll be like, thank you, God. Thank you, God in heaven above. So that might be a cool one, and you also just become a tank for your whole squad. Citrine, you'll know that my Citrine build, I have gotten rid of Crystallize, so I'm not using that. Wrath of Ukko, I could care less about Storm of Ukko. Moving the circle is like kind of cool, but am I ever going to actually use the circle? No, I mean, he's like deleting everything. Like nothing is, it doesn't matter if I move the circle, everything's still dead. Like it's kind of cool, but I have no reason to get rid of it. Like he doesn't really need it in most situations, but it's kind of fun to have. Valence formation on Lavos I think might be a pretty cool one actually. You just get like free status of, you know, whatever that ability element is to your weapons. Guaranteed status. Oh my god, yeah, that's pretty incredible. Might be cool. Now here's the one that I love. Damage decoy. This is the one that I have tried. I think I'm using it at 50% strength, like half strength, and it's still just like you just click an enemy and then all the other enemies shoot it, and then it's not like irradiating disarm where you radiate the whole like 40-meter area and then suddenly you just get bombarded because somebody shot, you know, a rocket. But with this, it's like there's one enemy and he's gonna kind of reflect damage back and it's gonna deal a lot of status. But it's like, it's a lot more straightforward. It's not as crazy. Like it's somebody takes aggro. Like that's the whole point. It's you are invisible. You are also silent. I realized they put that as an Exilus. That's now an Exilus. So hushed invisibility, I didn't realize it was an Exilus, so I put that in the Exilus slot. Easy choice. And then now I just have a very simple build where my decoy, I still use disarm, but now it's not a radiating disarm, so I still make all the trash mobs only have their melee weapons, but now it just means that only one enemy is being targeted, so I'm not worried. I can just stay away from whatever's being shot at. Like so much simpler. I loved it. You know, I was like, fuck it, I'll bring it into Circulus, I'll bring it into, you know, Conjunction. It was fun. I had a good time. I mean, I don't remember what I was using, but I was definitely using decent enough weapons that you're not really struggling too much, even with Loki. I mean, I think I have Arcane Double Back on him, which is just the weirdest strategy in the world. But yeah, I mean, keep moving. Divine Retribution, kind of cool. For people who like the spears, as you guys know, I don't like lockdown abilities. But this is kind of, will turn it into like a map wipe is what I'm thinking. Like you just have a big area on the spears and then you cast 2 and then you just shoot and then it just, everything dies. When a speared enemy suffers from a status effect, the status effect spreads to all speared. Yeah. Oh, I think that would be pretty good. Like honestly, I want to see the Nezha spear build now. I want to see somebody drop that Nezha spear build. Parasitic Vitality, whatever. Don't really care. I mean, you'll have like limitless health, but it's like whatever. Nidus and any ally he's bound to gain. Yeah, I think it has to be an ally, which kind of sucks. Axios Javelineers. No, I'm not really going to use it. Axios Javelin is strong enough as it is, and he already has 1 augment. What are you looking at? These are the patch notes. I'm just reading through the patch notes because there's some juicy stuff in here. We're going to kind of move fast through some of this. Warrior's Rest. The Warrior's Rest is cool because the thing with Warrior's Rest is if you put this on, then now you can use Roar. Now you can use Roar on Excalibur, or you can use Eclipse if you're feeling kind of really savage. So keep that in mind. That's a cool one. I did use Loyal Marulina. Marulina is now a little pet. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. It's a little pet, and it shoots sea snares very slowly. So whatever, very cool. I still get the damage resistance. 2-second cooldown on shooting sea snares, pretty decent. Let's get into it. I'm gonna move fast through this. Inaros Rework we will talk about later. Mirage Eclipse definitely makes it usable. I'll say this. Mirage, you know, Eclipse is now, you know, keep Eclipse on Mirage. Don't put Roar on Mirage. That was the simple choice that I just reversed. But now Eclipse on Helminth is essentially the same as Roar, except longer duration, way cheaper. It's only 25 instead of 75, and then also it doesn't affect ability damage, it's only weapon damage. So those are kind of the trade-offs, and it doesn't have an area of effect. So Roar will apply to everybody in an area, and then they just have it for that duration. Whereas Eclipse, they have to be like near you, or maybe it just doesn't work at all. We'll look into it. But here's the big thing: Prism damage is increased by 100% when Solar Eclipse is active. So all that means is you don't need to use Roar anymore. Just use Eclipse. Make it easy on you. Gara's passive, very cool, whatever. It was bugged because of lighting, so they just made it 15%, and then it'll just get more and more likely to cast it, so that'll be way too easy. Nourish is the exact same way as Eclipse, where now you're going to have just kind of slightly reduced stats. Like 45% is still better than the 30% from Roar, but it is just viral damage, so you know, at a pretty high power strength, you'll get like 75% viral, which is not actually that much viral. You know, all things considered, it's like not a lot. Yeah, I mean, Loki decoy, I already talked about it a little bit. Like, Loki's decoy now just scales better. That's pretty much it. Ureli, just some nice quality of life changes. I do want to look into this invisibility thing. I do want to do like semi-cloak or like glow cloak or something. I think glow cloak is too much. I think I want semi-cloak, but yeah, I mean, we're going to kind of move through this pretty quick. Omnia Void Fissures. It's basically just, you know, Conjunction Survival, you know, Zeramin, you know, endless modes, and then also the Laboratories endless mode. So Alchemy Survival, pretty easy overall, like not that difficult. Those are Omnia Fissures. I do want to try out Omnia Fissures. I think they will be really fun. Steel Path is now in the bounties. I guess that's the main one. Like, this is the one that I'm excited about. You'll just get way more standing just from doing Steel Path. That's kind of the basic gist of it. You'll get a bunch of more Void Plumes. You get a bunch more everything. It's pretty easy. What else am I talking about? Steel Path Incursion Expansion. What am I talking about? Yeah, I guess all the basic gist of it is now the acolytes will actually show up in these mission sets. So that's kind of been something that I really wanted, just because I just want to farm two things at once. I want to get Steel Essence while I do everything. I just want to get Steel Essence. That's it. I just want to have infinite Steel Essence. A lot of this stuff I'm kind of just going to skip through. Those were the main thing, is like, I just want Steel Path to be properly implemented, like, throughout all of these, like, late game things, like, especially in the Cavia, where I know I'm literally going to be farming Cavia standing, like, for the rest of my life to get all these melee arcane adapters, because dude, it's going to be way too many. The day that I have every melee with an arcane is going to be, like, insane. I did also want to talk about this, which is the melee slam changes. Give me 1 second, I need some water. Basically, the melee slam is just more like a radial attack. It's just more like an explosion. So it'll have oh jeez. It'll have 50% fall off at the final range. So whatever the radius is, it's going to be 50. And that's not half bad, but, you know, overall, I've been thinking about, you know, I've been playing around with, like, a pure fire build. I want to try out some weird, goofy shit. You do get bonus damage. So now we just have bonus radial damage. We just deal a lot of damage. That's kind of the whole gist of it. The slam attacks are supposed to be better, and because of that, the Ruvox is a fucking slam weapon, and it's weird, and I'm trying it out. I'm giving it a shot for all I can. I'll tell you what, folks. I'm giving it a shot, but boy, is it weird. Anyway, a lot of this stuff I'm going to kind of skip through. Melee finishers look a little bit better. That's great. I love it. Wonderful. This is all UI stuff at this point. I'm going to just skip through the UI stuff. You'll notice it as you go. There's a lot of shit here. I'm not going to talk about all of it. I think that's pretty much it. Everything, like, all the UI, you'll notice, like, slight adjustments that are a little bit more streamlined. But yeah, there's There's a lot of shit to go through, but I think we're pretty much, we're pretty much through most of it. Deviri improvements. Oh yeah, you'll save your progress in the circuit. Yeah, I think we're pretty much out of here, folks. 20 minutes. That was longer than I expected. Enemy Bone Widow, Necromech. Yeah, you'll notice. I mean, it has a different weapon. It's a little bit more streamlined. Like, it's easier to hit, but also, you know, the shield is better. Other shit is going on with that. Let's just keep it moving. I think we're pretty much good. Yeah, there's a lot of shit here that I just won't have time to really get into. Overall, I would say everything will just move quicker when you're a new player. That's one of the main things. But other than that, what was I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I'm going back to, oh, wait a minute. Could I do something different, actually? Huh. Now I'm thinking. What if we did something a little bit different? I mean, we do have time to test out, whatchamacallit.
But we are
should we do should we try out, what am I trying to say? The laboratory survival, and see if we can summon a couple necromechs while we're also fighting, acolytes. That's what may I ask what you work in? Well, you know, for the most part, I work in, like, media. But right now I work at a store called Batteries Plus, which is just retail. But yeah, I mean, let's come over here. Should we get in a good light and then talk about... Oh, this is probably a good light to get in. Here we go. I mean, what are we talking about, folks? We have a couple new skins to talk about, I think is the main thing. We have a couple new characters to talk about. So first of all, here's Dante, of course. You've seen him. You love him. He does look like a Wizrobe from Legend of Zelda. But yeah, he's pretty sick. I love him with the Grimoire, of course. The Grimoire is just, I mean, way too good. I don't know if it's just a default animation set, but yeah. I love the Wizrobe look. It's a little like, you see this? It's like a little bit blurry. I don't know what's going on, but it's okay. Maybe I should just, maybe I should. Wait a minute. This is going to be kind of a more weird stream, folks. This is going to be a really weird stream. I see, because your caption says you only stream on off days. Oh, yeah. I mean, I only have 2 days off a week. Oh, here we go. I mean, should we talk about this? The whole lighting change in the orbiter, like the GI lighting now in the orbiter, like, it kind of makes things look way different. Like all of my shit looks way different, but it's a pretty cool light. I also love the Peregrine. Oh, I'm floating higher, so the Peregrine is also lower. That's one of my favorite additions to this thing. We've got Beep Boop saying this game is still alive. Yeah, honestly, dude, it's kind of debatable. I don't know. I mean, it has like a con every year, but you know, you never really know, if I'm being honest. Anyway, here we go. Let's get into it. First by talking about just the Stynex skin. That's all. I just wanted to kind of show it off. You've got that. Can I show off the spear, or does he gonna have to pull it out randomly? Here we go. Let's see if he just... Yeah, I mean... Oh, it actually kind of just looks better if I just stand like this. So I'm still kind of... I don't know, because I feel like I want an even more white gold. I think I want it to be like even more white. Like, not even this yellow. Like, more like this. Like, I'm still debating, honestly. Look at this. Because, like, look, it's the metal, like, just looks so much different. I want to see if he pulls out his spear. That's all I'm really doing this for. I guess I could also pull out Guandao. He's gonna pull out his shield, but not his spear. Okay, here we go. Here's what I can do. I can show off the spear on the good old boy down here. What's his face? Guandao. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's not way up there. He is right here. There we go. There's the spear. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. It's such a weird... It's always ends up being a weird angle that I have to show this off from. There we go. I guess that's the completed look now. with everything, and then he'll pull out the shield. But yeah, it is pretty good. I do always just go red, black, and gold. I mean, you know me. If you've known me for long enough, you know. Oh, I do also need to change the sigil then. Look at this. From this color to this color. There you go. Yeah, it ends up just being like very, very, very cut down colors. Very cut down. Anyway, that's Stynex. Should we do Inaros rework first? I think we should do Dante first. What are we talking about with Dante? I got temporarily IP, so I can't even play the game. Temporarily IP? Wait, what does that mean? Like IP banned? Oh, wait, where is this? Oh my god, whoa, he's far. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Holy shit. I need to be playing a different weapon. God damn. Should I be trying the Sporthrix right now? I've been meaning to try it. It seems pretty good. This augment seems just bonkers. What does it say? Shots have and explode instantly. Range is 1.7. If you get a direct hit, it's a 4-meter radius. So, I mean, we should maybe give it a shot. It might be fun. I'm also rocking the Grimoire, which is kind of a savage choice. I did get a Grimoire Riven, which I do want to talk about a little bit. It's just an electricity toxin. It's a double unicorn. Jahu Canticle, pretty savage, especially when you're getting corrosive and heat. So you're literally just armor stripping instantly. Like, it is a weird to put it in a candidate with other weapons, especially other like true incarnins, like temporarily IP ban, dude. Shout out Tyler, rip Tyler. No, like the Grimoire is a very, very interesting choice. It's a very, very fun choice. But yeah, let's just show off the Dante build real quick. I'm gonna try the Sporthrix. I'm gonna see if I can make it work. The other choice would be, oh my god, the other choice would be way up here. It would be basically any weapon that's this high. Yeah, it'd be any of these. Okay, yeah, so we'll try the Sporthrix. Here we go. Dante. Obviously, we're getting the freebie yellow Archon shard because I have a zillion of them. You can't really touch any of his abilities or else it kind of breaks his abilities. Here we go. Let's do it. I guess I logged in and out too much and they temp, and I have to wait for them to unban, which can take up to 3 months. Damn, dude. Look at this. I mean, the build is pretty straightforward. Arcane Grace, the big thing with him is that he has some overguard, but it just doesn't work as well as I want it to. It's just not exactly what I'm looking for. It's kind of a little bit, it's not perfect. So you end up needing Arcane Grace and also Adaptation. So essentially, overguard is essentially just acting like shields that don't benefit from adaptation. So super easy, super basic. What you're really talking about is just having decent base stats all around. I'm also rocking Prime Flow and Streamline. And that's going to be really interesting because I don't have Arcane Energize, even on a super spam heavy character. So Molt Augmented going to give me a ton of power strength, but this is all augmented by his dominant ability, the Noctua, which is his first ability, his exalted tome weapon. So you can have as many invocations as you want. So of course I've picked the top two. Vohm Invocation, which is free power strength up to 60% as long as you hit 15 enemies. And of course Zada Invocation, which is 10 energy a second for 20 seconds for both if you hit 10 enemies. So pretty easy to do. You're getting 90% crit chance with like a 2.1 bullet per second fire rate. So it's pretty slow, but the main thing is you are going to charge up that alt fire. You're going to keep it charged. And all that means is lay it loose, let it out. It is, I said it in the video, it is Lexan Karnan levels of big, but it is girthy. 135 crit chance. I mean, it's a monster and it's just too easy. And literally the stats, look at this. 1500 slash, 931 heat. And then of course when you talk about this guy, you're talking about 10,000, like exactly the same on radiation and heat, which means, look at this. I mean, look how clean this is. Impact 18, radiation 27, heat 27. So you know exactly how likely it is. So this is 25 and 15, and you're going to notice that all of this is so that when we talk about the abilities, what you're really talking about is keeping Noctua active at all times, because this is going to give you slash and heat, which is really important for a lot of his abilities. We've got Light Verse, which is coming in, and that's going to give us Overguard. It's going to get us started on the Overguard. You're going to cast this twice to activate what's called Triumph, which is going to give you Overguard regeneration. It's going to give you a lot of free Overguard instantly. You're going to need to kind of recast that a lot. And then you talk about his third ability, his Dark Verse. 2 slash procs, 50-degree cone, pretty big, like 30 meters, 29 meter radius is pretty big. It's kind of crazy. And you just kind of spam it pretty often. And the thing is, now when you talk about the final verses, you're talking about casting Dark Verse twice, and that will trigger the Tragedy, which is going to do the expedited suffering kind of thing, where it's going to go, build up all that damage and then just deal it all at once and just kill everything. So that's 2 darks. Remember, 2 lights is going to give you that Overguard buff. You're going to be spamming that pretty often. And then here we go. I'm pretty sure, what is it? I got to go to this screen. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. So you cast light and then dark, and then you get a free tome. So basically, whenever you land a hit, you'll get a free hit from the Noctua, the tiny Noctua that deals 30% of your Noctua damage. So that's light and then dark. Now, if you do dark and then light, you're going to get these owls that fly around, these Peregrine. And they're going to make enemies more vulnerable to status, which is just pretty savage. So it's pretty nice. It's kind of hard to talk about. It took me the video is really long. Like, the scripted section was so long. So I hope I did a good job explaining that. But yeah, the main thing is the Overguard does not do as good as you want it to. Yeah, and that's Dante. We're going to talk about the other big change real quick, which is Inaros. And then, of course, we're going to do some Dante tests, and we're going to have some fun with it. So we'll do Dante and then Inaros, and then we'll probably just stay on Dante, because you're going to see with Inaros pretty quick what is going on. So big thing with Inaros, I have replaced his first ability with Breach Surge, and that's mainly because his first ability I just don't really need, because I don't really need to finisher enemies. I'm just gonna shoot them. Like, it's just way too easy. And that's because his second ability, Sandstorm, is now just broken. Like, it's so good. It's so good as a grouping ability. It's my favorite CC now. I love it. I knew it was bound to happen, folks. I knew it. I knew it. And then, of course, his old fourth ability is now his third and his fourth. So you now need to actually have power strength to get the right amount of armor, and I'm gonna get about 900 armor, maybe 990, something like that. But yeah, I'm still rocking 280 range. I've got 95 strength and 130 efficiency, so it's pretty nice. But the basic gist of it is, like, I'm still rocking free energy from the Amber Archon chart and a little bit of bonus energy from the Azure Archon chart, which is gonna be a little bit nice in the long run. So here, let's get right into it, folks. Here we go. Oh, it's close. I think I might need to actually put another blue Archon shard in here. Because I need to do the math. I need to do 70 times 3. And figure out what that number is here. Give me 1 second. $210. Oh, wait. That's not bad. Oh, that's not half bad. Yeah. Was that the number? Or is it like 75%? Anyway, it's probably close. That's 66. I guess it would be more than that. It would be, anyway. I'm getting distracted. I'll figure it out later. Anyway, what we're really talking about is it's still a really weird build. It's still max range. I do have 95% strength, which is pretty nice, and that's literally just from Transient Fortitude. And then I'm also getting Growing Power to get us to about 120 strength, which is going to be about all you need for your third ability. I do have Streamline because I need a little bit of extra oomph just to kind of keep moving in the way that I want to. And that's because, of course, your fourth ability, Scarab Swarm, is now actually pretty cool, so I kind of like it. But yeah, let's talk about it. Okay, here we go. 21 meters on the Sandstorm. That's the main ability that you really need. That's all you really need. Keep that active at all times. You'll pull in literally everything. Like, literally everything. Like, it's a disarmingly large radius. Like, it's so crazy. Like, when it happens, you're like, oh shit, and then you're just like, oh, and then I can spam this every 2 seconds. Holy shit. You're going to combine that most often with Scarab Swarm and Breach Surge. Stats on Breach Surge, once again, don't really matter. You're going to see it when I do the little tornado thing. Like, it's just going to pull every enemy in and just... It's going to be way too dumb. It's going to be fucking crazy. But yeah, I mean, what you're also talking about is Scarab Swarm giving you corrosive damage. So stripping armor, dealing the bonus damage from Breach Surge. I mean, it's kind of exactly what you want, folks. It's kind of exactly what you want. I have a feeling that I might not do survival, and I might do something like a exterminate to try and get a bunch of Voca. Here we go. Although I feel like I'm kind of debating. I feel like I still need to do conjunction survival. Here we go. So yeah, I mean, that pretty much calls it. Scarab Swarm, super easy. All you're really talking about is keeping that active alongside Breach Surge, but you'll clear everything out. And then, of course, Scarab Shell. It's going to get you about 400 armor. 440, I believe, after growing power, so pretty nice. But yeah, I would say that's about it. You know, still a strange build, still kind of exactly what you expect out of Inaros, but very, very decent, I would say. So yeah, I think we'll just do still Circulus. Oh my god, oh look at this, wait. Ham and Hammy's dropping a bunch of shit. Gauss Prime. Oh my god. Oh, what skin is that? Or what ephemera is that? Do I have that? Is that the Frost ephemera or something? Dude, that is sick. Look at that. That's nice. No, I like that. That's points. Oh. Dude, I like the wings. Like I've always said, I like broadening a Warframe. I like making them bigger. I've been thinking about using what is it, Grendel Prime, that ephemera, the one that gives you kind of the horns on the sides. Fun weapon for stun. Yeah, no, the Ruvox, I've been testing out like some kind of like fire build. It's kind of weird. I don't really like it very much, but yeah, I think we should just go. We've got Dante. And then we've got Inaros, and then we're just gonna kind of have some fun. Probably just keep playing Dante. He's the new boy. He's the special one. He's the one that we love. So stay tuned, folks. Here we go. We're doing... I mean, we could do this, honestly. What do you guys think? Should we try this out? It's lower level, but I will also get more shit. It's kind of nice. I mean, the other stuff doesn't really matter. I feel like I do just need to go in at the higher level. Wait, let me see if Ham and Hammy can get into it. Wait, let me do this. Wait, not public. Invite only. Wait. Invite. Let's do it. Sporothrix time. Yes, let's go. Now we're talking. Gameplay at the 38-minute mark. God, this must be Christmas for you guys. You guys are lucky. Gameplay at the 38-minute mark. I mean, who's loving it right now? I mean, YouTube's probably pissed off that I'm being too self-referential, but what am I going to do about that except be more self-referential? What is my main? I mean, well, right now I'm playing Gauss a lot because I'm trying to rank him up. I would say my mains more and more have been like any frame that has an infinite energy, just because it's kind of game-breaking and very, very useful. Like, very useful.
Truly master the canvas of war.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to turn my speakers on. Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. Yeah, look at that. I knew it. Sporothrix is cracked. I knew it. I felt it. I could feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, this guy needs to die. Easy clap. What are we doing? What are we doing, folks? Here we go. Let's do it.
The Oregon Neural Sentry.
I'm going to drop down some energy to get this started.
Stand by for life support.
Let's find the black and white man. Get this power strength buff going. I'm going to activate Noctua. Oh, I have an idea. Wait, I wonder if this works. Cast this. Deactivate this. Oh, and it stays active. And then recast it. Oh, and then I get the... Oh, I only got 12% though. Oh, that's disappointing. Wait, I didn't even get the full buff. No, it's embarrassing. Embarrassing. Be better. Oh, I need to cast my buff. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, he's in his necromech. Oh my god. Oh, and this is the most shit spawn of all time. This is the most shit spawn of all time. Okay, here we go. Cast, cast, cast. There we go. Whatever, 19,000. Pretty good. I just need the full power strength buff, and I need to figure out where else they spawn from, because this is the most dog shit. Wait, do we get this spawn? Wait, is this seriously the other spawn? There's no way. There is no, that's not it. Okay, good. Good. Unless they're coming from somewhere else. No, I don't see them. Yeah, they're all coming from down there. Yeah, I don't know where the other arena is yet, so I don't know where they're going to spawn from other than there, because this is going to fucking suck. Yeah, we're going to have to be down in the trenches. God, I fucking hate this spawn. You know, I've been thinking about it. If the Voca wasn't so annoying to farm... Yeah, I'm going to head down here. Unless it is where I was over there. It might actually be over there. But yeah, I just need actually enough enemies to get the full power strength buff, or else I can't do it properly. So until that day comes... Wait, is there something over here? No, I already went over here. What the fuck am I doing? And that's nothing. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. There's something in the back of my brain right now. We just need to get the fuck out of here. There you go. There's the Ruvox. There's the Ruvox. Nice. Is this enough enemies? There we go. 44. No, it's not. God damn it. Yeah, what did I tell you? This is a shit spawn. One sec. One sec. Archon Way says, I just got my PC back and started playing again. Dude. You're back on the grind. Okay, gotta spam this. Hang on one sec. 1, 2, 3. That should be pretty much all I need. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of... Where is he going? Where is this dude going? Oh, he's leaving? Oh no, he's chilling over there. Okay, cool. I love getting the acolytes at the 3-minute mark. It's kind of savage. I'm gonna do this, and then this, and then this. Where is this dude? I'm gonna hit him with one of those. Did not work. Oh, do not want to die right now either. So we're gonna do this and then give my homeboy a little bit of a buff. And come on, dude. Here, look at this. Maybe I swap to the Sporifex a little bit. Look at this, dude. Wow, I'm kind of impressed. Like, I'm a little impressed at how beefy this acolyte is. You know, just with 2 people, I'm like, damn, kind of strong. I'm impressed. I guess we'll see what happens when the other dudes spawn. Let's just keep it moving. I do need to actually keep my abilities active. And there is one ability that I have not activated yet, which is probably the most important one, which is this one for the owls. How long do I have on the other one? Yeah, I'm still getting dog shit numbers. Yeah, I hate this room so much. Whenever I get this room, it's like, oh, the run is cursed. Yeah, that was 3 hits. Yeah, I'm just getting dog shit numbers. Dog water. Here we go. Keep moving. You're starting to get the idea. Spam all your abilities. That's literally it. That's the idea. Oh, did we get an even... Wait, is this quite possibly the worst spawn ever? It was the spawn room. That's why I couldn't find it, because it was the other spawn room. That's... Oh my fucking god. Okay, here we go. Gotta love the Dante test on the worst... Oh my god. Anyway, here we go. Let's actually test the abilities. We're gonna have to do another Dante test on the better map.
Eliminate them.
I haven't even shown my favorite ability, which is cast 3, cast 3, cast 4. Expedite suffering everybody. And then you kind of just come around. We've already gotten 5 minutes, so yeah, I don't think there was any bubbles near us. Okay, this guy needs to die. And there we go. We're out of here. We got a whole bunch of shit to deal with, but yeah, we'll do one more test. That was just dog shit. I just pray for a better spawn. Yeah, let's get out of here. I mean, yeah. Yeah, we should have just stayed. I mean, if we had known, then we would have known. So, I owe you guys another test. We'll do a couple rounds. I mean, we're gonna do more anyway. Oh, we're gonna do more anyway. Yeah, we might as well just. Oh, we'll do one more. Why don't we do one more, folks? That sounds like a plan. Of course, the exit is gonna be as far away as humanly possible. So, as always, keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean. Hopefully when it's a more flat playing field, I can accurately describe what's going on, because it becomes a little aggressive when I'm just actually trying to figure out where all the enemies are coming from. So, in the end, like, he is there's a lot of shit to do.
You are a blade.
Thankfully, like, with the build, you're going to have like
Strike to
70
win.
seconds on all your
Lesson
abilities. Like, it's a pretty long time to have active. Like, it's pretty easy overall. But all I'll really say is, I mean, what would I say? Yeah, Hammy says my Dante sucks. Don't worry, dude. Don't worry, dude. What was I changing? I was changing nothing. No, I was changing something. I was using a stronger primary. The primary that I'm going to be using is not the Burstin, not the Dread. Oh, but yes, in fact, the Gorgon Incarnate again. Or maybe the Torrid Incarnate. Let's use the Torrid for a little bit. Alright, we're still using Grimoire. We're using Torrid. Let's go. Space Wizard hard to play, honestly. Yeah, he's a monster. You gotta run around like a madman. But you also, yeah, you need a good arena to actually play in. That's part of it, is like, the Lua tile set has a bunch of weird fucking maps that suck, and I hate them. And that's part of it, is dude, it's just like, bro, come on. I'm like, seriously. Gimme something. Give me something. Anyway, here we go.
Your
Round 2.
make music,
Pray for a better
and
spawn.
the enemy calls for a song.
Easy, easy. Oh, we're gonna get a bunch of shit
The
for that.
Orican Neural
Okay,
Sentry
do
is
this.
attempting to purge you from this place.
Okay, let's see.
Stand
What do
by
we
for
get?
life
What's
support.
the map? What's the tile? Oh, this looks like a banger. Yes, this is the most. This is the most banger
This would
tile
be an
set in the
excellent
game.
place to deploy it.
So easy. Look at this. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna wait, don't do anything. Don't shoot anything. I need the full buff. I just need one full buff. It should be from them. 36. Jesus Christ. Not a full buff. One more time. I'm gonna die. Okay, here we go. Boom, and then I should be fine. Oh, and then this would be a good opportunity for that, and that's going to give me 60. And then watch this. I'm going to decast this, and then recast it with 60. And with growing power. Now I should have some fucking bonker numbers on this shit, just insane numbers. I'm going to do that. Can I aim it better? And then now we have the setup, dude, and now we're gamer moments. See, this is round 2, so that's setting up Noctua. That's phase 1. Noctua is set up and ready to go. So you get the free buff from the Loam Invocation, and then that plays into just spamming Noctua. And then, of course, secret strat. The most important strat, always keeping your 4 active. Always spamming your Overguard at all times. And then you cast 4, and then you get right into it. I'm going to hit this. Decent, not terrible. Now. Is it time we talk about the third ability? Let's do this. Third ability. Hit this. Hit it again. I now have 2 dark verse. So the second ability, light verse, obviously that's the overguard. Third ability, dark verse. They've been slashed. They are all dead. We need to dark verse again. Dark verse, and now tragedy. Oh, maybe I should have beaten them up a little bit more, but yeah, we'll show it off a little bit more. But this is the main DPS ability: dark verse, tragedy. I mean, it's pretty melodramatic. Exactly what you want. Press 3, and then press 4. And there you go. That's how it works. There's not a lot of enemies. It's kind of more something that you want to keep doing in like dangerous situations. But yeah, we'll just keep running around like this. Oh, I like the divine spears. That's kind of cool. Okay, very good, very good. Now, let's talk about the other two abilities before I yeet myself in the air. Okay, other two abilities. They're at 3 minutes. First of the two abilities, light verse, and then dark verse. And now I'm about to get a big DPS boost. Press 4, and now I've got a little tomboy. Little tomboy is not buffed by power strength, so it does not matter. You just keep it active. But there is one ability that is buffed by power strength, and that's going to be done by pressing 3 and then pressing 2. So now I have dark and then light. I am going to activate the invocation. I'm going to get 28% power strength, whatever. And then now I'm going to activate my finals of the combo abilities. The Peregrine. We've got the worst possible spawn. We've got Malice. I'm going to wait for him to look me in the eye. Come on, look me in the eye, dude. Oh, you're not going to do it to me? Oh, you're going to do it to Hammy. Hammy, you need to dodge. You need to roll. Okay, we're going to hit him with this. We're going to give him a couple of these. 1, 2. And then a little bit more. 1, 2. And then I'm going to get a little bit of this buff. Come on, get this buff. And then I'm going to activate that. It's okay. It did okay damage. And I'm just going to clear him out with the Falcon. There you go. And that's how we do it. And now we got a couple more bosses coming in, and then that's pretty much going to be it for Dante. Obviously, I let my cat die. Who cares? And that's because I didn't have my overguard buff active because I was invisible, so pretty savage overall. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to hit this, and then we're going to hit that. And we're going to get 44% strength. Not bad. All things considered. Now, of course, when I'm using Dante, I can't even test out the Grimoire, which is a little bit lame, but whatever, dude. I'm kind of waiting for these Thrax enemies to spawn so I can really put in some work. But yeah, I mean, you kind of see it. I'm going to check my buffs. I have no buffs active. I need to get all my buffs active again. Oh, this guy's still alive. Okay, just keep on moving. I think I can probably do this into this into this. I didn't have anything active on them. Hang on one sec. Let's do that a little bit better. Let's do it while we do this. And then we cast this. That should finish off at least one of them. Yeah, finish off one of them. Okay, great. Whatever. He's down. Okay, I mean, for the most part, they're just kind of spongy. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do one of these, 2 of these, and then this. That's half their HP. And then finally, we're just going to kind of clear them out. Hit them with a little bit of this. And then all I should really need is couple of those shots. I mean, for the most part, the thing that does suck that I fucking hate about conjunction survival is as soon as you add 2 people, it just becomes it becomes a nightmare. Like, honestly, sometimes I think solo is easier because it's only 2 of these guys, and the acolyte's way easier to fight. Like, this is a pain in the ass. This is a fucking pain in the ass. Anyway, we're done. I'll tell you, Inaros will be easier because Inaros is way more brainless. But yeah, you kind of saw what was going on. At the very end, I was really bad about keeping my abilities active. So if I had the Peregrines active, and if I had the Tome active, the 4th ability, Rice Water says the Ono's good. I haven't tried it yet. I mean, I just need to look at the Incarnate. As long as it has like fire AoE, that should be pretty good. But yeah, I mean the main thing with Dante is if you're a scrub like me and you forget how the game works and you forget how to keep your buffs active, then it's gonna suck for you. It's gonna be rough. You have this really, you know, press 2, press 3, press 4, or press 3, press 2, press 4. It's like, oh, okay, I see where this is going. Like, it's a little bit like, okay, take a breath, pay attention, keep your buffs active, you know, make sure the owls are running around like crazy, make sure you got your extra tome. I mean, it's like, good golly goodness. Is it easy or what? Anyway. I do want to try the Onos, but it is going to take me a little bit to get. Anyway, that is Dante. Let's do a little bit of fun, a little bit of action with ya boy, Inaros. Obviously, feeling buff as fuck. I am going to be using the Grimoire way more for him because he's going to be really fun with the Grimoire. Anyway, we've already talked about the build, so it's time for some gamer moments right now. We're going to be playing big. We're going to be playing rough. Sandman, yeah, exactly. It's time for some Sandman gameplay. Ugh. All right, here we go. Keep on moving, folks. I mean, yeah, that's basically. I feel like the one that I should also talk to you guys about is like. I'm pretty sure now, like, I think Zeriman works better and also Kavia works better. All I want is Acolytes in Kavia again. That's all I want. I want to be able to farm Voka and also farm Steel Essence. Did we get a good spawn? Yes. Yes, we did. Okay, here we go. Swap to Grimoire. Grimoire, the funky one. Here we go. Press 2. This is the gameplay. Press 2. And then you shoot. And then you do this ability. Here we do this. And then they all die. And then your alt is fully charged. And then here's the loop. Oh, there's no enemies around. Well, if there's no enemies around, then there's nothing to do. Wait, is this the other arena? Don't tell me this is the other arena. Oh, you son of a bitch. This is the other arena, isn't it? Look at this. Look at this. Are we going to be in this? No, it's... Oh, it is? Yeah, it is. Yeah, so we're in the starting room, Ham and Hammy. We're just literally just chilling in the starting room for the entire game. Right here. That's it. Here we go. Let's have some fun with the Grimoire. Now I can actually show off my new Grimoire build with the Riven installed. It works pretty decent. It's good, obviously, now that I'm using an Arcane Avenger tank, so definitely keep that in mind. But yeah, it's still only 60% crit chance. Kind of sucks, but also I'm not going to complain if I get Toxin Electricity, which is a double unicorn, so insanely savage. I almost died from that, but that should be fine. Oh, I don't have my third ability active. Wait a minute. Let's get some goofy ass numbers here. 1 second. I need to heal myself. Look at this. Fully healed. Where's this fucking dude? He's over here now. Okay, cool. Wonderful. Okay, dude. All right, here we go. Hold down 3. Look how good I am at this game. Hold down 3. Keep holding 772 as long as I'm in black and white now. Oh, Hammy died. Oh, he's not invisible anymore. Yep, that happens when you're not invisible as Octavia. Here we go. Suck enemies up. Look how easy this is. 2 seconds. Shoot them with the bubble. And then shoot them with the lasers. Shoot them with the electricity, whatever you want to call it. And then it's just going to do some free armor strip. And you're just ready to go. Ham and Hammy is, where is he? Chilling in here? Yeah, I'll chill with you over here. Let's bring the spawns. Bring them. You know, it's too quiet. I need to be going where the spawns are, folks. Oh, we had Tokeroda follow. Shout out Tokeroda. That's on TikTok. I'm gonna pull all these enemies in. Look how easy that is. Press Alt Fire, and then you spam it. You feel nerfed. Oh, I didn't change my invisibility settings. I guess I'll do that on my own time. Look at that, folks. Nothing even exists. Oh, 422, it resets itself. Oh, but not anymore if I do that. Oh, look at that. That's kind of a cool idea. I have to always be in the black and white man to get the full buff. Otherwise, it just goes down to 400. Oh, nuked. Jesus. Hammy getting nuked. Look, I'm not even using Sandstorm at this point. I'm not even using any of his ability. Here, let's at least use Scarab Swarm. There's Scarab Swarm. Here, let's do a little bit of Sandstorm action. It'll spread all the scarabs. And then you just kind of shoot everything and they die. Look at this. See how cringe this is. Top tier gameplay. Top tier. Way too easy. So yeah, I guess if I get below 400, then I reset it. Otherwise, I'll just have 600 armor. Whatever. Whatever. Haven't played in a minute. Is Octavia Prime still available? Yeah, I mean, I think she might be vaulted at this point. I'm not sure. Alright, time to start pulling enemies. Dude, are you seeing how fast I'm moving, though? Honestly, I might actually have positive duration. I might actually think about getting positive duration. Like, putting some insane Archon shards on there, like, because I do like moving really fast for a long duration and just being able to like pick up a lot more enemies because you can move really far. I think that's pretty useful. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's just make sure all the enemies are pulled towards me. And then we're gonna get a nice, juicy, growing power buff. Come on. And then now I just... Oh, I think I missed Scarab Swarm. I think I missed it. Oh god, he's fucking moving. He's hauling ass. He is hauling ass. Okay, there we go. Too easy.
The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search. But if you need to leave, extraction is
okay,
ready.
there we go.
These manifestations
I think they all spawned on me. Okay, I'm gonna hit this.
Destroy them.
Too easy, too easy. I'm gonna hit this. Then I'm probably gonna swap to the Torrid Incarnate to just clear these guys out at full speed. Not even bother. It turn it into basic gameplay. Down. Yeah, we're already at 534, so I'm kind of just killing them to do it. But yeah, you guys kind of see the gameplay. Like, I didn't even use Breach Surge. I could have totally used Breach Surge. That would have been very useful. Did not use Breach Surge. But you know, it's not really needed also. It's more of like the only choice I could really think of. Okay, there's one more. Okay, one more to deal with, and then we're out of here. It does suck. Like, why the hell are they spawning so far away? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Love it. Maybe this isn't the best time to do this. Alright, we're gonna hit this guy. And I think for the most part we're just doing Cavia bounties. Oh, he's down. Look at this. Nice. Yeah, you know, we're not really out here to actually succeed. Oh, I'm missing a bunch of shit. Oh my god. Holy shit, I missed a bunch of shit in chat. Wait, hang on one sec. I gotta extract. Yeah, no, Hammy was struggling. That was a little rough. I'll tell you that, dude. My Octavia is, well, it has double Umbra. So here, what am I missing? Last prime I wanted to get, I stopped playing. Primes are always available through trading. Yeah, too expensive. Yeah, 300 plat. Yeah, it's usually about 300 plat. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's a decent range, like about 300. Now, that's kind of not a bad estimate. But yeah, I mean, that pretty much covers Inaros and Dante. So, I guess, do we just play Dante for a little bit? Do we just play Dante? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we can play him for a while. I do need to level up the Ruvox, so we could totally do that. Inflict 3 heavy attacks on Scathing and Mocking Whispers in Albrecht. Maybe we do that. Here, let's try that. So I've got the Ruvox. I also need to rank up. I need to actually level up the Dex Nikana. I haven't even finished that build. That one's going to be so expensive. Yeah, Dante's new, so I think I know what we'll do for the time being. I need 3 more Forma, maybe 4 or 5 more Forma. So we'll have to see. But yeah, that's what I got to do first. We got to level up the Nikana. So let's do that. This is what this is what you guys are in for, folks. Wild Wolf in the YouTube chat says, "My boy Omar, can you explain his moves? I need 117, a 117 amp." Oh, I feel it. Yeah, 117 pretty good actually. I still need the the Aximus. Yeah, no, true. That one sucks. Goss, we're gonna swap that to Dante, and then let's go. Set it to public. Because we're literally just doing this thing right here. I need a Rubico Prime build. Oh, you want to see a Rubico Prime build? Here, I'll show you a Rubico Prime build. For Eidolon? Oh, for Eidolon? No. I'll do that later. Let's go. Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Yeah, I'm gonna level this shit in one zone. Should I be ashamed for buying him off rip? No, I did that. Why else do you think I have Dante? I bought him off rip, and then I got Ruvox as well, which is the harder one to get, which is clutch as fuck, honestly, really nice. But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna do this for a little bit longer. It's gonna be kind of a shorter stream for sure. Yeah, I mean, I covered the main stuff. Like, all I really wanted to do was do the Dante build and the Inaros build. It'll you know, the other thing to mention is like for a lot of my Warframes that have negative range, anyone that has negative range and also uses Roar, I've replaced Roar with Eclipse just because that's easier. I bought him for 15 worth. Yeah, no, true. Remember that giveaway? Yeah, dude. Yeah, when I hit, dude, this is the plan right now. When I hit 500 subscribers on YouTube and I'm able to become a partner, then I'll now have subscribers on YouTube and TikTok. So the basic gist of it is like, join the Discord, subscribe on, like, you know, subscribe on either YouTube or TikTok, and then you'll get double raffle draws. That's the basic gist of it right now. Maybe 2 times or 3 times, we'll have to find out, but it's basically just be a raffle. So you input, you know, the raffle will happen at some point in the stream. You're going to go into Discord. There'll be a separate raffle channel. You're going to type whatever command for that day is, you know, type whatever the code is. And then you'll be entered into the raffle, and then whoever wins the raffle, then there'll be another raffle that decides what you get. So it'll be randomized what you get. It'll be exactly like a sortie. So you could get you could get like a fully slotted Ayatan and Nasa sculpture. So that's like what, 3,000 endo. You could get, you know, you could get a Riven grab bag. So you would get a Riven. So you get, oh, I just won a Riven, and then you would do another roll, and it would be a separate Riven wheel that has every single, like, the total number of veiled Rivens that I have. So if I have 29 veiled Rivens, then there's a 29 out of whatever total amount there is for Riven. So you have so like, if I have way too many pistol Rivens, then I'm going to get rid of them faster than the rifle Rivens, and the shotgun Rivens I'm going to keep the longest. So, you know, shotgun Rivens, Zaw Rivens, all that stuff I'm going to keep a lot longer. So that's going to be kind of the thing you're going to keep in mind. So I haven't even cast my 4th ability at any point during this gameplay, so pretty good. But yeah, I think all that you're really talking about is, oh, I didn't catch everybody. Where's Hammond hanging? Oh, he's far away. What you're really talking about is just, you know, once I can get stable, like once I have it on both platforms, then it definitely incentivizes me to just stream more and do more of this stuff for you guys, so you guys can join into the fun. Like, I want to incentivize you guys to be like in the fun, and I want to do more shit where it's like, you know, if I'm doing just like daily streams, it's gonna be less structured. You know, like a lot of these streams have been like, oh, here's a tier list, or here's another tier list, or another tier list. You know, the basic gist of it is like, the goal is to stream more and do more stuff that you guys can interact with and that we can engage in the Discord. So the whole point is like, it's going to be more about like, oh, there's going to be like some weekly things that I'll be doing in the Discord, and I'm going to be getting your guys' input. So, you know, joining the Discord, you know, getting involved. That's kind of the whole point, is like, I wanna get stuff done where it's like I wanna get a good. The whole point is of what I'm thinking about right now is like, I want to try and have, you know, a decent kind of slice of the cake in terms of what does the community look like. Like, what does my community look like? Like, what do they enjoy playing? What are they into? You know, even if it's 10, 20 people, like it, whoever's there live, whoever can show up and give some input, and I can, you know, they can give, you know, I'll have a question of the week and people can, you know, comment in the Discord, and I can copy that out and say, hey, this is this is Wild Wolf in the Discord who was talking about this. So when that does happen, that's the whole point. Is like I kind of have to spam a bunch of high intensity, you know, very click worthy videos so that I can get the subscribers and the watch hours kind of early on. And then from there on out, then it can be more about, okay, I want to talk to the subscribers. I want to get involved. Like, you know, if you have the money, you know, I want to give you some incentive to, I want to give you a lot of incentive, not just some incentive. Also, shout out Eli for following on TikTok. But yeah, I want to give you a lot of incentive to be like, okay, you know, being a part of this community means being a part of the voice of Warframe and being able to give input on what's going on in the state of the world, and you know, like, who's this kooky guy with these weird fucking builds, and why does he love QOL Horizon so much, and what's wrong with him, and you know, all the classic things that you'll be asking, all of the normal things that you'll be asking when you watch my content, which that is a normal thing, is like, what is wrong with his build? That's like, it's become the trope at this point, folks. Let's be real, let's be honest. Longtime viewers will know. All of the old, like, all the DPS tier lists, like, there's just comments that are like, what is wrong with this dude's build? What is he smoking? And why does he think he's good at the game? And it's like, those are endearing at a certain point, and it's like, that's kind of the joy of this game. It's like, yeah, I don't really end up playing endurance runs. I'm not really playing to level 1,000 plus, you know. I don't got the time, folks. I got other stuff to do. I'm gonna play Wolong. I'm gonna play fucking Helldivers. You know what I mean, folks? That's a level up, so we're staying. We're staying, boys. I'm not going in. So the Onos you might like. Oh wait, I want to look at the stats. I can look at the stats this way. Let's see.
Hunter,
oh, but it doesn't show the alt fire. Oh, that's a son of a bitch. Oh, is it? What? I thought it was. It is an incarnate, right? It's just not showing me the incarnate stats. Is that what's going on right now?
The sanctuary will go on without you.
Oh yeah, I have a set and a few you can collect more to complete to do Warframe giveaways. No, I wasn't thinking Warframe giveaways because that's too much work. That's too much work on me to like get like a prime set. I can tell you the incarnate ability. Yeah, how do you look that up? I thought there was a way to like figure that out. Also, is this dude gonna leave? Can I can't kick him. I can't kick him. Unless I can just type that, but no. Oh, he just left. Okay, good. You could look it up. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Let's see what happens if I look up Warframe Onos. Let's see. Okay, let's see, folks. I could just buy it also. I mean, 26% crit chance. All puncture damage. Alt fire is radiation. What does it say about the alt fire? What does it say about the alt fire? I don't know what it looks like. Oh, wait. Incarnate. Okay. By Albrecht Andrade. Okay. It emits a beam that gradually focuses as it siphons energy from probes, culminating in a final blast. Oh, shit. That kind of sounds kind of sick. So it's just all radiation damage. Lower crit chance, 14%. So you're going to have worse crit chance overall. Incarnate mode charge attack. Incarnate mode charge radial attack. Wait, what? Charge attack, what? Hit scan. So it goes bzzz, and then it blows up. It's all fire damage. Are you serious? And it's 38%. Wait. What in God's green earth is going on? What is the AoE? 3 meter AoE. Total charges. How many total charges? Total damage.
Went mad for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleans something, he makes something.
Where is
else
it even
better.
saying the total charges? God damn, dude. Come on, man. Make it easy on me. All right, folks. Ammo cost 1, whatever. Well, I guess I'll have to move on, folks. I guess I'll have to move on. Anyway, I've seen clips. It sounds like a weird weapon. It sounds like something I might like. Anyway, Dex Nikana. Let's put a Forma on this. Honestly, folks, I'm just doing Forma at this point. This is endless. The never-ending Forma grind is real. Yeah, I'm gonna need probably 2 more Forma, but that'll be it. Okay, yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna put what, Gladiator Might in here. Gladiator Might right there, and then of course the Dreamer's Wrath in there. So that's 2 more Forma. Okay, but I think actually, folks, I think I'm gonna call it. I think that's gonna be it for the stream. It'll be a short one. It was just like a a recap stream, but yeah, tomorrow next week we're gonna be doing top 20 weapons. It's probably going to be top 20 primary weapons, so definitely stay tuned for that. That's going to be sick. Shout out Ham and Hammy for joining me as always. Shout out the 3 concurrent viewers that we have on YouTube right at the end with 15 minutes of average view duration, which is pretty insane. Shout out the 2 people watching on TikTok right at the end. TikTok, obviously you guys were great, but yeah, let's wrap it up right now. Where the build? Oh yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's just do it right here. Rubico Prime. Oh, but there's been changes. There's been changes, Mr. Gamer. Rubico Prime. There are new setups that you can do. Boom, boom. And then there's one thing that I want. Radiation. What is this one? Radiated reload. Bonus reload speed. The reload speed currently is what is the reload speed? Wait, is it? Am I crazy? What am I missing? Where's the reload speed? Let me put this in here and see if it changes. Yeah, I'm not even seeing the reload speed on this thing. What the hell is going on? Folks, am I crazy? Magazine capacity 5, multi-shot 2.4, fire rate 2.93. Yeah, but all I was saying was radiated reload saves you in a thing. So we do this. Radiated reload, max this out. What is this? 60% radiation and 40% bonus reload speed. Yeah, so I don't know where reload speed shows up. But there you go. I mean, so I can put radiated reload in there. You still only have 297 on the radiation, but then you could kind of buff it. Because that's the question, is like, what would be the best choice for this? Would you just put in more radiation? Because you don't actually need the status chance. You just need the radiation. But this is 60% radiation, and then let's see what happens if I put high voltage in here. Yeah, that makes it, what, a little bit more? 60% and then 60%. I mean, it's basically the same thing. There's literally no difference. Radiate reload, whatever. This is what I'm learning. It makes no difference. It's exactly the same. What you could do is you could use a radiated reload, and then you could use something like Argon Scope, and then you would get bonus DPS that way. Or you could use something like, what else would you use in that slot? Probably something that just buffs straight damage, like all damage. Or something like Vigilante Armaments, which just gives you more multi-shot. That's an interesting choice. That's kind of a weird one. I don't know what I would say would be a good choice. Yeah, I would say maybe Vigilante Armaments if I had the mod slots. But yeah, honestly, I would say you should be fine just using thermite rounds and the other one. So yeah, there you go. There's the build. Shout out Daniel. Yeah, Daniel, I was closing it out, so my bad. I was about to close out the stream, so shout out Wild Wolf, shout out Daniel. A little bit of a chill stream, which is kind of nice. But yeah, there's the build. There's the build that I'll recommend for you. Get some radiation damage, max out the radiation damage. You could max it out even further by just rocking Stormbringer and Hellfire, but yeah, they're weak to radiation. You want to get that 8.4 multiplier. It's way too easy. Galvanized Chamber you might not even get because you'll have to kill enemies. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, folks. I'm out of here. That's all I got for you, YouTube. You guys were great. I'm done. Peace out. Boop.